It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' superstar wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Steelers and the Ravens under the lights on Sunday night.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been flawless all year long as they hit the home stretch at 13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it every week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the cornerback.
Brandon, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticism. He's read the articles that say he isn't good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every doubter wrong and show that he belongs in this spot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession. And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real. And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out. Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too. So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by a 3rd-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph. And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level. After the interception, here's Rudolph. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Rudolph. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers use the early...
Get on the board first here in this one. Extra point forthcoming. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return is Olszewski. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Eluding the press, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Another try after the 1st down sack. Pickett, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an idea.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw, Pickett. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Pickett. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It does. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
What's up, man?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham, 34 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.